The first time I met Aimee, I knew that she was going to be a very, very, very important person in my life, and I think she would say the same thing.
We just spoke about life, and then
we did.
We did.
The first time I laid eyes on her, and I think vice versa, it was like, wow.
But I knew instantaneously that this was a person that we could go anywhere together.
A lot has gone down behind the scenes of The White Lotus Season 3, and it's finally starting to surface.
Times it was like an open prison. Mean Girls, High School Musical.
And honestly, it's not a great look for Walton Goggins and Aimee Lou Wood, who played Rick and Chelsea. A few weeks ago, a rumor started making the rounds on social media, claiming that two cast members, an on-screen couple, had a romantic affair during filming. Two actors who played the iconic couple this season, the younger girl, had an affair on set. Things would get really awkward when the actor's wife visited the set. The rumor specifies that the couple involves a younger woman. There are two couples on the show that fit that description: Greg and Chloe, and Rick and Chelsea. So naturally, fans have narrowed it down to either John Grease and Charlotte LeBon, or Walton Goggins and Aimee Lou Wood. However, the rumor also mentioned that the man's wife would frequently visit the set, and we've seen plenty of evidence that Walton's wife, Nadia, was on location in Thailand with their son. She was there so often that she even formed friendships with some of the cast. John Grease, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be married or have had a partner on set, making Walton and Aimee the most likely subjects of the rumor. At the same time that this gossip started circulating, fans noticed something strange. Walton and Aimee suddenly stopped tagging or commenting on each other's posts. For those unfamiliar, Walton used to be all over Aimee's social media, frequently leaving affectionate comments. One read, "You are the brightest light in every room. A human's human. Miss you." Interestingly, while Walton's comments are still up on Aimee's page, hers have vanished from his. They also no longer follow each other, which fans interpret as Walton blocking her.
And right out of the gate, we just became very, very, very close.
Aimee Lou and I became very, very close, over the making of this. I love her, I adore her.
That's raised a big question. What happened? Why would he block someone he once referred to as his soulmate? Many believe James Isaacs, another cast member, might be behind the leaked rumor. He's been quite vocal about the behind-the-scenes tension, describing the set as toxic. Walton doesn't follow Isaacs either, despite following most of the main cast. Could it be that Walton discovered James was the one who leaked the story? Or did they have issues prior, prompting James to retaliate by exposing the alleged affair?
Friendships form and friendships break, and alliances form and cliques form, and other, not everyone can be invited to everything. So it's all the dynamics of summer camp happen,
What really threw fans into a frenzy, though, was Walton's behavior after the final episode aired. Despite no longer following Aimee, he posted 18 photos of the two of them, many of which show them looking very close, and set the slideshow to the Fleetwood Mac breakup anthem, Silver Springs. While he framed it as a tribute to their character's love story, fans aren't convinced. He could have posted promotional stills, but instead chose intimate behind-the-scenes shots, and 18 of them at that. It felt less like PR and more like a love letter. Some fans believe Walton's wife Nadia was uncomfortable with how close he and Aimee had become and may have asked him to block her. And perhaps, as a subtle form of pushback, he kept posting about Aimee anyway, quietly expressing admiration despite being forced to distance himself. Another interesting detail. Before filming began, Walton and Nadia were close with actor Sam Rockwell and his wife, Leslie Bibb, who plays Kate on the show. Nadia and Leslie used to regularly interact on Instagram, but now they don't even follow each other. Why that matters? Leslie became close friends with Aimee during filming. They even took a trip to Japan together. If Aimee and Walton did have an affair, Leslie likely knew. And if Nadia found out that her friend didn't tell her, or worse, remained close to the woman her husband allegedly cheated with, it would make sense for her to cut ties. So that's the drama unraveling right now, and neither Walton nor Aimee is coming out of it looking great.
She's just a darling of a human being.
For a 53-year-old actor, blocking someone so publicly and at such a sensitive moment feels immature, and only makes the rumors seem more credible. Had Walton simply kept things normal, maybe no one would have believed the gossip. But now, the speculation is loud, and the narrative paints Walton as a cheater and Aimee as a homewrecker, titles that can seriously damage reputations, especially in the public eye.